Let's talk the human experience. The human experience is ubiquitous, and people are really the same wherever you go. And if you understand the core experience of being a human, there is connectivity irrespective of your language, culture, religion, creed, background, whatever it may be, because at the end of the day, the three core emotions around the human experience are abandonment, betrayal, and rejection. And yes, your story might be unique to you. The events that transpired or unfolded in your story and the characters in your show. Yet the common core experience of rejection, abandonment, and betrayal is the same. And if you boil rejection and abandonment down, they both boil down to betrayal as well. Hence, if we have to identify that single causal emotion around trauma worldwide, it's betrayal. And watch how interesting this becomes, because we all want to, at the end of the day, be effective contributors, significant in our community, have a sense of self-growth. These are things that we crave because they give us a sense of meaning. And yet we fear and we avoid the very experience that guides us towards that. Said differently, Christ consciousness is what we all want to aspire towards. I want to be able to ascend my emotions and perform miracles, whatever that might mean for you. Yet in order to attain Christ consciousness, we need to do our 40 days in the desert, and we need to experience betrayal. Now, this might sound insane, yet in many ways we cannot avoid the experience. And so when it does show up, when it does present itself, instead of running away from it, move towards it, cautiously, with support. Yet, if possible, experience betrayal with a curiosity around self, a curiosity as to how this was unfolded in your life and how you can do things differently to be able to manage the experience with lesser degrees of trauma. Accepting that this is a common human experience and that you do make it, you do get through with lesser or greater degrees of struggle. You make it, and you can either make it with vindictiveness, with regrets. You can either make it with a lot of spite and guilt, or you can make it with a newly attained sense of Christ consciousness. Understanding self better, understanding circumstances and emotions better, and understanding how we can develop compassion and insight and wisdom into the common human experience once we've gone through it ourselves. I'm Fiona from the Shekinah Wellness Center.